Pile. Pile. Where? No, you're just gonna keep going. Did either of you want to do like voices today, or are we just gonna fucking run?
I mean, I can, but
It's not if you can or can't, it's if you want to, if you don't.
I'm tired.
Okay, then no voices for either of you. I'm hoarding them. They're mine now. Fuck you.
Oh.
Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna be British. I don't think I could be British this late at night. I think I will just keel over and die. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours. What's the context to that? Hold on a sec. Oh, right. This is the first time she's ever spoken.
Yeah.
Miss Brett, you speak Japanese? Well, of course I do. I am studying your country, after all. But then why have you been speaking through an interpreter until now? My mother tongue. I'm so tempted to attempt a really bad English accent for just those, like, curses. I can't, I notably cannot do British accents, but god do I want to. The Queen's English. Yeah, we're not going. The Queen's English is the most refined and elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible. Yeah, felt that.
Like Sam, that's a little racist.
Welcome to this entire fucking game.
Damn.
Like, I haven't even played through the whole thing, and I, like, as far as I know.
Yikes.
Yikes. But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen. So I can see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating with you all on your own level.
Yeah.
Well, you are the epitome? Epitome. Which one is epitome?
Yeah, epitome.
You're the epitome of a true English gentlewoman. We are truly honored by this lavish consideration you so graciously afford us. I see. In that case, Miss Brett, I will now ask you to testify in your own words about the events leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Wilson. So, we're finally going to hear her words on the matter. Things are getting interesting, Yunosuke. Hold on a second. Sorry, Pop just sent me a math meme and I have to go, like, roast her.
You're good.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when that poor man burnt his wrist like that. When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in our toast. As far as I've heard, the post-mortem report showed no other possible causes of death beside the gunshot. If there's some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace, please do show me. But of course, this country's inferior investigative techniques probably wouldn't pick up on it anyways. Bitch! That most captivating and beautiful testimony will go down in Supreme Court's history. Thank you. Simp. Easy does it. I hope that it's the last time I will have to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming tone. Stop talking then! Jesus Christ!
Damn.
Oh, forgive me. I do hope I haven't insulted. I'm gonna, like, kick you in. I'm gonna give you balls so I can kick you in them.
Damn.
Not at all, not at all. It's a delight rarely to hear you speak, dear lady. And it seems very clear from your testimony that this boorish talk of the victim's burn is utterly irrelevant. I will be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what has happened here today. The Minister of Justice? May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible. Teehee. Oh. Amen. Huh? Thanks? Was that a prayer then? Well, you'll have to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett, and put up with a cross-examination now. I expect you've noticed that this little bully of a student, as you put it, doesn't miss much. He looks so pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, Counsel, that this will be your final cross-examination trial. You've said that like 3 times already. You will say it 3 times more, I swear. If you fail to demonstrate any problems with this witness's testimony, I will be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear?
Me too.
Smack!
Me fucking too.
Yes, Your Excellency. Then you may proceed with the cross-examination. I tried doing that once, it fucking hurts. Like, I know that's the point, but it really fucking hurt.
Yeah. It does.
The victim's quote-unquote death. It's actually been long enough since I watched it, I don't really remember how to proceed.
Solid. I could probably help.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know, let me like... Let's see. If I remember correctly, we're just supposed to make her say shit that pisses everybody off really, really hard. So, let's go! Inferior? What do you mean by that? In the lands of the Great British Empire, the police store everything found at the crime scene, found at a crime related examination. But in this country, we investigate once, and that's the end of it. Isn't that so? Quite right. La Carnival is open for business as usual today, just days after the incident. Exactly, which means that even if the investigation takes a different direction, no evidence of it. Holy shit! When you get surprised, you just start bleeding? Bitch,
Yeah.
you need to get that checked! It doesn't even occur to your native detectives to try and preserve the crime scene. I'm trying to be as tactful about this as I can, you understand. A killer blow. The lady is as formidable as she is beautiful. I'm... Amazing! He's actually admitting our police may be flawed. Perhaps Prosecutor Ashi is finally starting to see sense. I very much doubt that. Still, there's something about what Miss Brett just said. There was a moment before when something didn't seem quite right. Mister?
How do we press on Hasnaga?
It's something that I have to press her again and they'll tell me how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just being obnoxious about it, don't worry about it.
I gotcha.
What do you think, Ryunosuke? I think it's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information. Yes, as I suspected, she's a tough witness. We need to find a way to break her testimony, or the cross-examination will be over. But that would mean I have to find a way. There must be some clue somewhere to help us find a chink in our armor. Or else my best friend won't be going across seas on a fucking exchange program.
Yep.
You know, not the fucking jail time. I'm never letting this go. Kazuma. What, Ryunosuke? There is one thing I noticed. Something that's been bothering me. Bothering you? You mean about Miss Brett? Actually, no. Whoop. About the person standing next to her, Inspector Hosonaga. Did someone say my name? The detective? Yes, he seemed to react a little strangely to Miss Brett's last statement. Stop bleeding! I was wondering if it might be significant, if it might present an opening, maybe. Alright, I have an idea. Try pressing her on that last statement one more time. If you think so, but this time, instead of targeting the woman herself, let's see what we can get out of the detective. Alright then. I wonder what Kazuma's thinking. A find out soon enough, I suppose. Once I press Miss Brett. Why is that so hard to say? Once I press Miss Brett on her last statement again. Anyways.
I saw an M&M and now it's all over my bed.
What? M&M's?
Yeah, I have M&Ms and I sat on one and now it's all over my bed.
Oh no! How do I skip ahead fast? There's gotta be an option for skipping ahead fast, right?
It may just be mashing. I don't know.
I've tried that. I'm looking for move cursor, rotate evidence, look, restore defaults, present history, press review, scene options, pause, autoplay story mode. There's no option here. Hold on, I'm googling this. How do skip text? PC. I can. There's. Let me try something.
Wait.
Yes, there it is again. The detective's reaction was just. I feel like I just found it like 3 seconds like before the last text block, and I don't know if I did or not. Now I can't test it. The detective's reaction was just the same as before. Why? Up until now, the detective has been in the stand with Miss Brett as her interpreter. But things are very different now. For this testimony, the detective is just listening to what the English woman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity. What do you mean? When people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip. However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you'll find they often let their guard down. You're right. Look at him, he's lost his own thoughts. Attack! It is time to pursue the man in his train of thoughts. Sorry? Pursue? I'll explain how to do it now, Yonosuke. It's all to do with the witness marker. You turn your head and look at the fucking detective and ask him a question. Shit, I accidentally clicked out of the game. What marker? What marker? Bing!
What marker?
At the moment, we're focused on Miss Brett, who is the person actually making the current statement. But by moving the marker left and right with AD, you can turn your attention to other people on the stand. While you're looking at the other witnesses, you'll be able to pursue them with space. If you can catch the person just at the right time, you might uncover some new information to pursue. If you ever notice a strange atmosphere amongst the people in the stand, take a good look around. Alright then, so first I should move. Yep. Listen, I know how to play this I don't actually know how to play this video game, but I got it.
You got it.
Wait.
It lies to me. What? I have. Oh my god, this.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I just missed a bunch of text because I was so into that. Excuse me.
Excuse me?
Hold on. Pursue Hosonaga. Yeah. What is the meaning this? Ahem. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shock you. He really was lost in his thoughts. Deeply. It looks like you were thinking something just now, Inspector. Perhaps having heard what the lady next to you had to say. That was not the right tone for any of that sentence. If there's something you'd like to say, please, share it with the court. Objection! Objection! What's the meaning of this? It's so funny.
Gilly is here.
Hi, Gilly. Can you give her a pet from me?
I am.
Is she enjoying
I'll
it?
give her a head scratch. She is.
It's the delightful English woman who's testifying at the moment. Talk. If you can't find fault with her testimony, then the cross-examination should be over. Immediately! Is that how it works? Absolutely not.
Bleh. Excuse me.
This scared me, I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Donk! The detective is in the stand. Is on the stand? Is in the stand, which makes him a valid witness. Slap. Yes, not to mention the fact that he's intimately involved in the case. Bonk. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes? Do you have something to add in relation to the statement just made by Miss Brett? Wipe.
Right.
Well, yes, if you don't mind, I would like to speak. Here, let me put on my mask just so I can not say anything. The lady is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain. Which is why I, Satoru Hosonaga, always try to make every investigation I'm involved in flawless. What do you really mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. I won't have evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's preserving evidence, you see. I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. I'm not ashamed, but I am fucking dying. A crime scene thief? Well, it looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there. Take this, for example. What? Is that? This is the bottle of carbonated water that I took to the victim's day on the table. That I took to the victim's table on the day in question. And yes, it's lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, there's some left in the bottle. Oh no, you're actually confident about it. Yes, there's some left in the bottle. I can see it. One day our police force will be among the best in the world. The time is coming, I guarantee it. And you're not gonna live to see it. I can't say I condone the witness's action, but I do understand the sentiment. The court will accept the glass bottle of water as evidence. Miss Brett. Can you confirm this is indeed the bottle from which you drank on the day of the victim's death? Yes, it was that bottle. What was that about? She seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question. Man, okay. Very well. Consul, you may resume the cross-examination. And the inspector will kindly control his... fever.
Yes!
Yes! Yes, it's written here in the paperwork. Fatal hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage. Thank you. I'm the one that works in a fucking clinic. From a ballistic trauma. Yes. Luckily for all of us, a little burn on the wrist isn't going to kill us. And as there were no other signs of trauma on the victim's body to indicate some other cause of death, it can only have been the bullet from your gun that put an end to this innocent man's life. But it doesn't make sense. The burn must have happened straight away when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter. Yes, that is true. If it had cooled even slightly, it wouldn't have been able to make a burn like that. And if the victim burned his wrist on the hot plate as soon as it was brought out from the kitchen, then he must have already been dead at that point. Objection! And yet, the fact is the victim was killed by a gunshot to the chest. I'm gonna keep mocking, I'm very sorry.
You're fine.
Until you're able to show the court evidence to disprove that, this is a complete waste of time. I concur. Prosecutor Autry is right. What does the victor's defender want with me this time? No, fuck you. I will get a virus, fuck you. You can't make me check things.
Oh god.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at this first. The label's written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. Do you know what it says, Kazuma? I think it's French. This must be very expensive water. Yes, but what does it say? That's what I was asking. Then go to France and ask. Jesus Christ!
Damn.
Cosmo, holy shit! He's out for blood. You could just say that you don't know. I can't find anything out of place. So this carbonated water is the last drink Mr. Wilson ever had. It looks like there's a little left in the bottle, although it's just plain water now. You know, I've been sweating so much, I'm absolutely parched. I'll just have a sip of this to keep me going. No, Ryunosuke, you can't do that. For one thing, that's evidence. You can't go drinking evidence. No, you're right. What do you mean you're right? Did you just kind of forget? Oh my god. We don't know what might be inside, do we? You never cease to amaze me, Ryunosuke, in more ways than one.
That's why I said he's a himbo. He's not buff enough for a himbo, right?
He's a decent man.
Yeah. Yeah. Decent dumbass.
I wonder, could there be anything in this water? What's the matter? You've gone quiet all of a sudden. I think I might have just worked something out. An interesting possibility.
Present bottle.
I was already in the present menu. Not the right button. Not the right button. This one?
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? The bottle of water? Actually, there's one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind. Eat shit, woman. Obviously, I'm referring to poison. Don don. What? Okay, anyways. Poison. On the day of his death, you know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated water. Hey, what?
Stream is lagging.
Fuck. Let me see what I can do about that. I'm gonna press next. Tell me if it's still lagging, okay? Could it be that there was poison
Okay.
inside? Is it better?
Let me go back in.
Okay.
It's better, yeah.
Okay. That's good. Fucking turn down the
Yeah.
FPS because my computer tried to kill itself.
No.
Ugh, stop putting up so many things. End task, end task, end task. Studio. Okay, okay, we're good. Okay. I forgot to read that. Could it be that there's poison inside? Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass? Order, order, order. And on that day, who was sitting at the same table as the professor and was able to slip the poison into his drink? There's only person who could... That's a typo, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's only person who could possibly done it. Giselle, right? Giselle Brett, it was you.
Yeah. Gilly, that was a big yawn. I'm so sorry.
Objection. It's okay. Gilly's allowed to yawn. This is outrageous.
Yeah.
This is just such a thing with a scrap of evidence. You little rookie imbecile. Have you even considered the delicate situation our country finds itself now? This guy really is just saying, hey, you sacrifice yourself for this, like, fucking country for no reason whatsoever besides this, like, bitch of a lady wants you dead for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten that we only just signed an accord of friendship with the British Empire. No, because you keep bringing it up. Having the vaguest inkling, Splatoon, that your rash accusation could jeopardize the entire treaty?
Objection!
Yeah, get his ass. This is not a political arena. This is a trial to determine one individual's guilt with respect to one crime. What? The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We are here to determine the truth. Ahem, if I may, I will silence you forever on this disgraceful attack on... Holy shit, shut up! It is you who should be silent. Of course. Dear lady! Where did that come from? She just snapped. I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before. I offer my most humble apologies. I'm sorry, my lady. To what are you referring? I described your police force as inferior, but no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigated this particular point thoroughly, I believe? The bottle, I mean, Inspector, and whether it contained poison or not. Of course. You did? Have you forgotten what my guiding principle is already? I strive for a flawless investigation every time. I don't believe it. Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its contents. And? What did you find, Inspector? I ordered tests for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. We could find no trace of poison in any description in the bottle of carbonated water, Your Excellency.
Yeah, but it could still be something from Britain.
See, that's the thing, right? Like,
Wait, what?
hey, welcome back. See, like, for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time, like, that's so specific. These types of games are never this specific unless it's important.
Yeah.
Christ. Oops, I accidentally clicked for something. The tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. You know a lot of chiefs, don't you? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still. No. No! He's fucking dead. I'm very grateful to all you Japanese. You've successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. Thank you. But of course, dear lady, the pleasure was all ours. You did fuck all, you bitch. I was so sure. This can't be right. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned. Bonk. Thank you, Counsel. I think that cross-examination has clarified everything. As the prosecution has asserted, a shot to the chest from this gun is the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding this weapon, is the only possible culprit. I'm done for. The court wishes to apologize for the great inconvenience this has caused you, Miss Brett. Oh no! I'm just glad the matter is resolved. Before proceeding, I must ask the counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present to court at this point? Kazuma? I'm sorry, Yosuke. I have nothing more. Well, if you'll excuse me now, I really must be leaving. Kick her ass. Kick her in the ass.
Get her ass.
Get her ass! My beloved.
Hello.
Frog. Frog.
Yeah, hold on. If you want, I could take over girl voice in 1 second. Let me just...
Oh no, you don't have to voice it. I just really wanted to show you her.
I know, but I can.
Oh, only if you want to. It's not if you can or can't.
I can.
Attacking you.
Hold on. Please, wait.
Oh shit. That was so different from your normal voice that it scared me.
I can do female voices. I'm a girl.
Congratulations. Congratulations on gender. Isn't that... What is the meaning of this?
Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense.
I've decided that your voice is now just her voice. Canon now.
Yeah.
Mikotoba. In my darkest hour, with nowhere left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning. She was the angel from the heavens. I'm so glad. I'm so glad they didn't say that. Actually, I would have probably just cried. And in her hand, she carried a small package wrapped in a furoshiki cloth. Is this
Billy, what are you doing?
to be continued? Dun dun dun.
We seriously.
Man.
I think if we play a bit, we should be able to finish whole case one.
Yeah.
If you could stay up that late, that is.
Yeah.
I know we don't have much left. Eh.
Oh, good friend.
What?
His mom was talking to them.
Oh, I didn't see the chat for a moment. I'm like, what's going on? There we go.
You're good.
Yeah.
Period of silence. End. Okay. Hi. Sorry, mom was talking to me.
Hi.
Oh, what?
You're good.
Save your current progress? Yes. I'm not going through White Woman again. November 1:14 p.m. Supreme Court of J. Courtroom
J.
2.
J.
I can't pronounce that word. Oh. This game has some, like, how do I put this in, like, the most cringy way possible? Not cringe, that's not the right word. This is some ballin' lit music, yo.
Oh my
A
god.
good soundtrack, you moron.
It is a good soundtrack.
Just say it slap.
It does slap. Listen, I gotta just make every moment as painful as possible. It is my creed. Well, I understand you're the judicial assistant to the defense, but why?
Shit, wait, don't.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm eating chocolate and peanut butter while I'm watching. I'm like, wait, I probably got to speak in a minute. Don't.
But why this sudden ingress into my courtroom? Also, to answer your question from like almost 5 minutes ago, because I just remembered, don't know how much longer I could stay up before like I will just get hit over the head with a bat.
I was about to say conk.
No, I'm not sleepy. I just have work tomorrow, so I do need to like.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah. Don't know how long it is, but I really want to finish this because the rest of the game, as far as I know, is really fun and I'm really excited for it. I'm so
Very
excited.
Hell yeah.
Ha! A judicial assistant and a woman, no less. Bitch! The rules
Fuck,
stay.
I'm
Bruh.
right here.
That
Bruh.
people are not permitted into the court other than to test them. You just okay, well.
Bruh.
Somehow he's both a simp and sexist.
Yeah. Depends on which suits him better.
Yes, I fully understand. I only asked for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense.
Ha! You're too late, little girl. The trial has already been concluded. Bonk. 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more. But, Your Excellency!
I am
Yeah.
most grateful.
Wow, this is a crowd bench.
Yay! I
Yeah.
love the trio. Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo. What I recall is like, I think in Dual Destinies, there's this moment where like, all three of them were behind the bench.
Yes,
the bench,
yes.
right? And I just remember that moment so clearly because I was like, in my head, I was just like, like those draw your squad memes, but like just people crammed together.
Yes.
Yeah, that was just like in my head on loop the entire time during that thing. So like everyone's in the same fucking box. Who exactly are you?
I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept us for now.
What is it? A report about something written in English.
It's Giselle Brett's research.
The English woman's?
After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper.
You see, if it's faculty facility, it's easy to make it.
It's very hard to tell. I can't read.
I can't read English. I'm not American. I'm
No.
not English. I'm not Japanese.
I'm not American.
Yeah, since from Canada.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. Technically.
Wait, what?
I was born in Toronto, lived there for 4 months, and then moved to America. So by I technically am not American.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
More.
This fucking lore? What the hell?
It also means that like a lot of people in this server had to witness me complain about the U.S. citizenship test.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think you passed it shortly after I joined the server.
I don't know exactly when. Time isn't real, but
No.
it was wild. I just spent the entire time complaining about fucking bureaucracy.
Yeah.
It was.
Sounds like normal.
And
Yeah. Sounds about right.
the thing is, like, America makes like such a fucking big deal about like, you have passed our citizenship test. From now on, you are a citizen of America. You cast away the loyalties you had to your previous, like, I don't know, past your previous allegiances, and we welcome you to the great country of America. And like, everybody in that room was like half asleep. It was 7 in the morning. None of us gave a flying fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about right.
And then they were just like, oh, we have the honor of having the president talk to you. Like, we have a recorded message from the president. And I was like, this is still Trump. so like my entire brain that entire time was like, this sure is politics, I think. And then we just
Sure is.
left, and I had to ask my mom, I was like, are we still citizens of Canada? And she's like, yeah, they just say that. And I was like, oh, it doesn't even matter. They woke us up at 7 a.m. for no reason. What? Fuck you. And they tried to make me register to vote, which I did not. Not register to vote, sorry. Register for mail-in vote, which I did not. Anyways. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? Sorry for the tangent. So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case?
I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself.
Oh, no, of course not. Special characteristics of
Curer.
See!
Curer.
C and its effect on human subjects.
C.
Interesting.
Okay.
C? What's that? No, I'm gonna feel like I'm talking about the person C.
Oh no.
Cure. Wait, no, you can't say cure because they'll think of cure.
Hold on, I'm gonna message C and
Fair.
tell her that she's a poison now.
Oh god.
She's gonna DM me and we're like, what the fuck?
Good.
I want to say it's maybe it's Q rare,
That sounds more
Yeah,
like
that's
a.
That's
so
what I'm
like
thinking.
Q and then
Cure.
rare.
That's what I've been saying. Cure.
Okay, so
Q
from what I've
rare.
been informed that this is a real poison, so
Why would they make up a poison?
huh?
Why would they make up a poison?
They have before.
When?
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure they have. Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
so.
God.
They-
Okay, but
Curari.
It is pronounced curari.
what the fuck?
Curari.
God, I hate
Huh?
the English language.
Curari.
You know what that just made me think of?
What?
You're gonna hate me for it.
I am ready. I've pulled out the fucking bat. Come at me.
I'm so scared.
Let's look at the
It's an
fucking
ah.
chat.
Oh no. Oh no. Ew.
Here, rar. And I hate it here. I'm leaving. I'm fucking this.
You did that to yourself.
I did do that to myself. I don't know why I did. Ah,
Again, I wish I could pin voice.
I don't have any self-control.
Well, you're in luck. This is all being recorded.
Ah shit, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Oh god.
Oh no, I have to put this on fucking YouTube just for Elle, you better appreciate what I'm doing for you. the great lengths I go to sacrifice.
Oh god.
Caught in 4K. Okay.
Pot.
Curare? What's that? I've never heard that word before. It's me fucking too. Talk. Time's up. The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the court.
Damn.
Holy shit!
Hot
Say you're
damn.
misogynistic and go. Or was
Yeah.
it miso-
Yeah.
There was too little time for me to read it in detail. But I've summarized what I could on a note just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it.
This is wonderful. Thank you. Smack, smack, smack.
Goodbye then, and good luck.
I really want a sprite of just like Cosmo accidentally elbowing her in the face. This is just chaos. I want chaos. You've had enough time, Console. We can't detain our English guest any longer. Wow, you look
Oh
angry.
yeah, I'm now a white woman.
Oh, you want to
When
be a
I-
white woman again?
I mean, I just said I could
Alright,
be
white woman.
all of. Wait, what?
Oh my god.
I was just saying, like, I could be all the female characters since you don't, so.
My female voice is just help.
I can be the female characters, I don't mind.
Only if you're feeling up for it, okay?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Alright. Smack at the thing. I asked the prosecution defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but I really want to know what the fucking word says. I should know. I know Chinese. The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. Yunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. I forgot to examine the thing! Hold on! Curare. Every time I say that, I feel like fucking Pac-Man. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, cat noises.
Is
Cat?
that the right kanji? I don't know if that's
Was
the
that
right
a
kanji.
fucking cat or was that Finn?
No, that's me.
I think that was Finn.
I don't think I sound that much like a cat. Fuck you.
Oh no, I dropped my med.
Okay, so the kanji is guilty.
Guilty? Oh my god.
Oh god.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's so on the nose.
Yeah. I mean, it is fucking name.
I mean, well, okay. In Chinese, I think it's crime, but I think in Japanese it's guilty.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay.
Yes, I know. Bonk! You did it! Your Excellency! The defense does have new evidence! That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. You talk like you're old enough to actually know what that is. Well, Miss Brett?
Me.
You can't see me, but I'm staring directly into my mic right now. I don't know who's voicing this. Is it me? Is it you? Is it...
I got it. I'm
Okay.
just trying to figure out a voice in my head real quick.
Okay. You want it? You want
Really
it?
quick, I'm gonna be right back. I need to grab some water.
Alright, do you want us to
Okay.
wait?
I think that's a bit too late.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll be like
yeah?
less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So, Frog. So,
What?
would you like to give me your best British accent?
I am not giving a British accent. I'm just gonna sound posh.
It was worth a try.
I don't know how to do accents. If I did,
I
I
mean-
would.
I mean, neither do I. It doesn't sound like that stopping me. Dun dun dun. Bum, 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 psh.
Wait, while Tia's going and getting water, I'm gonna go throw some trash away. I'll be back.
That's smart. What if I went to get water too? Wait, then there'd be just silence. Yeah, you know what? I already did silence for a bit. Well, I'm not editing this video in any way, so you're just gonna have to deal with the silence and the extra music, ambience. Woo.
Hi, I'm back. I think I'm the only one here, so, Sarah, if you're hearing this, go ahead and just throw through the fucker emotes in the chat.
Oh, hi Tia. Sorry, we all
Hi.
decided to fucking ditch.
No, you're good.
Oh, the distant sounds of frog.
Hello, welcome back.
The distant riveting. That's not.
What?
That's not a good joke.
Wait, what? Huh?
The distant sounds of frog. Ribbit.
Yeah. You hear just distant monkey spin.
That's not monkey spin.
That's not monkey spin.
I forgot which monkey spin was
That's
it.
circus.
No,
There you go.
Alright,
Okay.
we're continuing before I have to, like, I'm forced into bed. Oh wait, no, it's your.
Yes. Yes, Your Excellency?
That's a
Don't
good.
laugh.
No, it's a really good voice to her. It just really fits her.
It is.
But it just stabbed me in the fucking.
It's valid.
Oh god. I need to punch her in the face. Anyways, if you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer.
It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time. I can't read what the other line said, alright?
Would you like to?
Nah, it's okay.
I would go to look at you.
Oh. I'll have to politely decline.
Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased as a question. However, I I must ask you to treat that as an order. Ay, get her ass!
Ayo.
I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense.
Girl.
I don't think that's a language so much as just like, you know, being courteous. My apologies, dear lady. No, don't apologize. Kick her fucking ass.
Jesus.
I
her
don't like her! So, Consul. What is this new evidence that demands the court's attention? I'm so tempted to just present my fucking badge.
You got a book.
I do have saves. I'm gonna present my goddamn badge. I really hope there's unique text for the badge. I really want it to be.
Oh my god, what? No, it's gonna be no.
Yes.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Look at my shiny badge. Okay, hold on. Yeah. We're
It seems I've chosen poorly. I've chosen to show off.
had chosen to prove that I am indeed a student. Why did I double click that?
Book.
It's like, here, let me present this, and it just opens and start reading. Miss Giselle Brett, we understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson of UMA University, doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison. What? Poison? Where are you going with this, Consul? A toxin known as curare. Curare. I hate this word now. Curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death.
Objection!
Objection! What if I just started talking like that for him? What complete and utter nonsense!
I mean, that's probably how his voice freaking sounds, but
There's
you
the rest of the trial sure enough that I probably can't actually do that. Curare, you say? I've never even heard of it. You wouldn't have done. What do you mean? I mean that you wouldn't have heard of curare before for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist. Correct, which means no matter what test the police can do for toxins, they'd never identify curare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What?
I love how instead of his hair, it's the fan.
I know.
Excuse me. Order! 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 I just bonked my desk with my fist like a few times and it was actually kind of painful. Consul,
Oh my god.
does this deadly poison truly exist? Don't look at me. According to this report authored by the visiting research student from England, curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South Africa as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report states that it's produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle. This is fucking Ryunosuke just flipping through the pages, reading. It was
I
first
know, he's doing all the work.
it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brett?
Objection!
Objection! Trumpery! Those aspirations are utter trumpery! What the fuck does that mean? To start with, if the victim had been administered some of the so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners would have surely noticed. That is true. What do you say to that, Inspector? Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean, the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that curare was used. Explain yourself, Consul. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. This guy's just like, you know, this guy's just like, where the fuck did you read this? How did you read this so fast? Hold on, where is it? In other words.
So much about this already. What the fuck?
What?
I said,
my
how do you
God.
know so much about this already? What the fuck?
To be fair,
Damn.
it is just what is like written here, just like
Well, yeah,
Extended.
but also like...
in other words, afflicted.
Probably also could have been reading while we were doing that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, oops.
Should I have read that? Whatever. We got all the information from this guy.
Yeah.
In other words,
Yeah.
afflicted villains. Inflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Dun dun dun. Even if they were in total agony, there would be
Dun, dun, dun.
no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. I got yelled at. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. Jesus fuck, that's a hard.
Yeah.
That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison.
Damn.
Everybody in the gallery just like, the fuck. And you're suggesting that this bottle, Consul, actually contains this terrifying poison? This is all very convenient, isn't it? A hitherto unknown poison for which there is no means of testing? What a happy tale for the defense.
If I may,
All these facts. You think you're so clever, but you must be taught some that.
it is you who must be taught.
Of course. Dear lady! Fucking simp.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how you Japanese behave, is it?
What?
Steal another's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discovered them. I'm appalled. What a loathsome act. Girl,
Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual.
whatever do you mean?
Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree?
Objection!
Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept it. The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. Oh, I hated that. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I just got fucking like, it felt like someone stabbed my spine. I got stabbed a lot today. What's so funny? Oh shit, fancy words.
Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Brett.
Borrow that bottle for a moment, please.
Well, yes, I don't see, why not? I'm looking directly at you, Judge.
Oh no.
Get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys.
Sorry. I just choked on my own spit.
To an Englishwoman such as myself, this whole affair is a
Oh my god.
For seashell? For seashell.
Pars-
For seashell, I think. For like you know.
Farcical, yep, farcical comedy. Little police games and these fools court romantics. It's laughable, really. I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers.
Oh no.
Wait, what are you doing? Why are you surprised? She asked for the bottle and she had the fucking detective pour her a glass. What do you think she was going to do? Just hold it the entire time? Like the fuck?
Once again, he is a decent man.
He's a decent man. That's not me.
No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair.
That sparkle's the worst part. You should be thankful. This is so slow, I can't skip it in any way.
Everyone's like, damn bitch, what the fuck?
Goodness. Whatever is the matter? You all look quite stunned.
So, no curare, fuck. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? Sorry.
You look quite incredulous, little boy. But of course,
Holy shit.
that's the simple truth.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna punch you in that fucking mouth.
Well,
Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue. Most kind.
That was an actual growl.
Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Brett.
Should like to be excused now, please. I think we've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries.
Yes, dear lady. We are most gratified with all the assistance you have given. Danger music. This doesn't make sense. There had to been poison in that bottle. So how did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale because she's related to Phoenix? Next, anyways. I don't understand it.
Well, I suppose if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade
that's it.
will make for an interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London.
I'm hiring a hitman as we speak. There has to have been poison in that bottle. Isn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have killed over dead.
Maybe she just poisoned his drink, not the whole bottle.
Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now with that bottle of water. Hold on, Tia, you don't know this because I didn't read it properly, but like, as the root of above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound such as that inflicted as a pipe dart, due to its ability to blah blah blah. However, no. Oh, it doesn't actually say it here, but yeah, it has to be through. It has to be through a wound.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
It just said it. It was on there.
Listen, I may have read that out, but I'm fucking blind. Anyways.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. The culprit did put curare poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. Yay! Sorry. The defense refuses to change its position. You're
Wait,
serious?
it's because I think I put this together.
You want to tell? I know I watched
Okay.
it and I think Krog already knows, so.
Okay, so What it is because the professor had surgery earlier that day, didn't he? So he would still have open wounds.
Yeah, baby.
You got it!
Yeah, baby.
Yay!
Got it! Yeah!
Woo!
You're serious? I regret it. You serious?
Objection!
Objection! Fool, are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw. Miss Brett drinking the water from it? Wow, he looks terrified.
That's right. Would you rather complicate your argument, I think?
And I believe that complication can be explained. Oh, wait, that's still me. How exactly? I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer's in the evidence we have in the court record somewhere. It has to be. Bonk. Very well, if the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. I just read it out loud because I know this entire case.
It's the book.
The book!
Yes.
God, I really like the darting. it's
So good.
It's so funny. The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report.
Objection!
That's not a valid explanation. No? After all, talk. We don't speak English. That report is utter gibberish. This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest, I'm just reading Susato San's... Is it Susato or Susato?
Susato.
Susato-san...
Susato-san.
No, that's the problem is I started accidentally doing like the whole Chinese thing. I don't want to talk. I'm using my fucking American accent. You can't stop me. Susato-san's note. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the pertinent section, counsel. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to the riddle? What is it called? I don't know what it's called.
We don't know. We're like, it's on like one page.
Root of entry, special characteristics. You've been hearing a lot about this curare poison. And it's left me curious about something. Oh? Hansel? Well, it sounds as though indigenous, right?
Indigenous.
Indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of their arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please! But if he has not sped up at all. If they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Counsel. No, that would be madness. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, bonk. When it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew curare's special characteristics, and you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself.
You meddling little.
You know what? Before we get there,
Swan is mad.
I was going to ask, do you want to do the breakdowns? Because those are intense.
Well, if I remember her, it's just screaming, so I'm safe. I'm not gonna scream.
You want to scream at him now?
I would wake up my whole suite.
Okay, I'll
I
do it.
don't think I should.
I will do it. Rapscallion!
Oh my god.
Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer.
Dang.
Objection! All
Just say-
all this poison talk is fascinating. I'm sure you're interrupting the gaze. But I failed to see how it could possibly. So,
Oh, I got it.
So, that ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book.
I like how her fucking mask just starts extending into
I
the.
know. I love the mask and the swan.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly.
I already look silly. What are you trying to say?
Damn, bro.
Am I wrong?
Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw.
Schoolboyish? Flaw? Yeah, I used the one for focusing on the important part.
As even your brain has managed to deduce, curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus? I don't know. Nor do I.
Succus. I don't know either.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, that is so Phoenix.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yes, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? Idiot.
So, if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he?
That's right. Good gracious.
Basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no?
Order in the court. Order! I just choked on my spit again. The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest? Yes, this curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial.
That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that.
Oh.
Dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun.
What is this welling up inside me? I missed the space bar like 3 times, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancy. It's so intense, almost rage-like. Bitch, you're an English major. You're telling me you never had the urge to look at a piece of English literature and just like break it over your knee?
I think you're just saying that as a math major.
Yeah.
There's no way no one has like this one book that you look at and you're just like, fuck this, I want to snap it in half, and you don't do it because then the school will get angry at you, but you think really hard about it.
Yeah. That's me fault my textbook.
And more than that, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey.
On God, my guy.
Objection.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Mr. Desale Brett.
How dare you use that tone with me?
That's a really weird sprite.
You know very well that there's no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare? It's this thing, right? Yeah. Stop examining. God damn it. This is gonna take some. Take that! Why are you British? As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference. toxic effects of curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Ah! Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day.
Shoot, sorry, I'm listening to geese honking. Hold on.
I mean, it's oddly appropriate.
I was trying to get geese honking sound effects, but I'm like, no. You can roll.
That's such an awkward sprite.
Ah, okay. It's so funny, just the perspective.
So that's it. Use that knowledge to orchestrate this. When we're speeding through this, because I do have to like go. Shit, there's not. I don't have enough time to finish this.
Yeah.
We're
so close.
We're so close, but then we also have that other thing. You know, like you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh no.
Like the part with the shiny. That's the least spoiler way I can put it.
Damn me.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that thing's gonna take like a good 20 minutes on its own. I don't have that time. Shit.
Oh man.
Okay, we're going to at the very least go to like we're gonna ride this high to the end, and then I'm leaving. Okay. Oh, I think it's about to end actually. Is she laughing?
I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist.
Whoa.
These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are so... Oh my god,
Puerile.
Puerile? Okay,
I don't know.
puerile.
Oh, whatever. I don't like English.
I'm looking it up.
Puerile.
No, it's puerile.
Huh?
I was wrong.
Puerile. Okay.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough.
Oh shit.
Here, you vital evidence lying around. You never know what might happen to it.
No.
I mean, it could just slip. Oh dear, how careless of me.
There it
Can't
is.
they still get her on charges of destroying evidence?
Yeah. Nowadays though, I don't know if they were like in Japan back then though.
Yeah. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed.
You know what? This is a good cliffhanger, isn't it? Fuck you.
Oh
Fuck you, Tia. You don't get to know.
Wow. Wow. Damn.
Okay, fine. We're going a little bit longer. Just a little bit.
Okay.
No. What is it? What just happened? It's the English woman. She just smashed that bottle. In a Supreme Court, what a terrible blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. That's not me.
This delightful carpet underneath my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you, it will soak up water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it.
Lady, that's how you get fucking mold. How could you? You won't get away with this.
That bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in that bottle, or not.
You.
Let us not forget. We still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution?
Oh, Oh, of course, of course. You're referring to this photographic print, I assume.
Photographic.
Listen, I have said that so many times. I presume, dear lady.
That's right. And really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? Poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy.
Is no one going to ask why he was his back was facing his fucking plate? Like, really?
Yeah.
Objection!
No. You killed the victim that day, using curare. And then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime. You waited until he picked up the pistol you arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see? You had every opportunity to commit this crime.
What a wonderful imagination you have, young man.
Young man. Sorry.
Feel down.
A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I?
We're gonna go to the kill old man.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence.
Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Donk. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Ugh. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now... Is she really gonna get away with it? The way she destroyed the evidence was obscene! Ryunosuke. Yes? We've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. What? What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend on. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan in her head. Shit, I forgot about that, sorry. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. What I saw, what I felt. Every color.
What?
Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of the same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? Jesus fucking Christ. What do you mean? Why are you giving me this option? I'm thinking there's nothing just to spite you. I've been over 1,000 times in my head. There can't be anything more. At least, that's what I've been telling myself. Let's not forget that a lot has changed since the start of the trial. Your memories of that day have been stirred over and over again in the last few hours. Is it gonna do a slow zoom soon again? No, it's not. Okay. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Ha. You've always had something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Bonk. Come on then, let's wipe the smoke smell off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence. This is also not a good place to end. I don't know when's a good place to end. Shit. Alright, I can't wait. Wrong voice.
Don't hard emoji.
I have work in like 5 hours.
I know I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But
Go to bed.
No, I'm not leaving T on like a terrible cliffhanger like this is. It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss with my memories that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. It's here somewhere. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must be. Bitch.
Blood.
Take that!
Take that.
Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Yes? What is it? He's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day.
Objection!
I just fucking choked on breath. What am I choking on this time? Oh. Okay.
So much for that.
Where are you going? You know what? We're not even going to look at what he said. He's not worth it.
Where are you going with this, little boy?
It's just a memory that's been troubling me.
What memory?
I saw the scene shown as photographic print with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splattering of blood. What?
Oh, really? And what of it? Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor.
No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that the blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Ah! Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means that the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Giselle Brett.
I beg your pardon?
Feels even more posh than usual. This is beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing?
Hold it!
Oh, he has voice? Oh, interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to.
Naga, my beloved.
Inspector,
Naga.
you mean... Yes, I took the plate in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it.
Oh my god.
You did what?
I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the surgeon had been eating. Please stop bleeding. And I did it all in the name of justice.
No, you're
Naga, come back.
Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's been a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it, now! Okay, I'm going to stop here, because literally if we keep going, it's just a straight shot to the end, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay.
yeah. I'm hoping this isn't too bad of a cliffhanger.
No, it's not.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna stop the recording now and I'll just set it to upload overnight or some shit.
yeah.
Alright, bye sir!